Good morning, students. Today we are going to take on the topic of important terms of alternating currents. Okay, this what are the important terms present in the alternating current? So there are more number of terms, important terms is readily available in the alternating current. So what is the things in our syllabus? We are giving what do you mean by cycle, what is time period, what is frequency, what is amplitude, and what is phase. So these are the major most important terms used in the most of the textbook. Okay, so these are the important points we must know about. So first we are going to know about what is cycle. The first term is cycle. Today class we are going to teach on only about the five definitions. These five definitions is very important in the electrical applications. What is cycle? A one complete set of positive and negative value of alternating current is known as cycle. So here we are saying that there is a positive, there is a negative, there is a zero. No, if you go upward, it is positive. If you are going downwards, it is negative. So the cycle is nothing but as one complete set of positive and one complete set of negative is called as cycle. Is called as cycle. The simple thing. Okay, you draw the diagram and explain positive, negative. In this one is x-axis T and y-axis current. So I already mentioned this. Current is represented by I. Okay, cycle means one complete set of positive and negative value is called as cycle. So next, what is time period? Define time period, or what do you mean by time period? The time taken by the alternating current to complete one cycle. How much of time required by the wave or alternating current to create or to complete a cycle is called as time period. This though here in the figure they are clearly mentioned what is time period. One positive and one negative of circle will form a 360 degree. Okay, if you join together it will form a circle. So this one positive, one negative will be there. How much of time is required to for the formation is known as time period. The time, suppose for example 50 cycles can be created in 1 second. In 1 second. So mathematically the time period is the reciprocal of number of cycles. For example, if alternating current made 50 cycles in 1 second, here we represent only one wave. For example, we consider one in 1 second 50 cycles are created. What is the time period? So simply is nothing but as time divided by how many number of wave is produced. 1 divided by 50 equal to 0.02 second. So the time required to create one positive and one negative cycle is called as time period. So in this case for 50 cycle, one cycle is created by 0.02 second. So next, frequency. The frequency is nothing but as the number of cycles divided by time in seconds. So number of cycle divided by time will provide the frequency. The frequency is nothing but as the number of cycle per second made by the alternating current. Okay, the frequency is normally denoted by small f. Is denoted by small f, and it is the frequency. The unit of frequency is hertz. The unit of frequency is hertz. So we also calculate the time period. So by finding t equal to 1 by f. If you know the frequency, we can able to find the time period. Already we have discussed before what is time period. So by the frequency we can able to 1 divided by f, we can provide the time period. Okay, this is a simple example. The unit of frequency is hertz, is denoted by Hz. For example, 1 kilohertz. 1 kilohertz means 1 into 1000. 1 into 1000. So that 10 power 3 hertz, or 1 megahertz 10 to the power of 6 hertz, or and 1 gigahertz 10 to the power of 9 hertz. So these are all the various units are used in the frequency. The frequency is nothing but as number of cycles. The cycle is nothing but as positive and negative. Positive and negative. So 0 will be there, Plus will be there, minus will be there. How much of time will be taken? T by 1 by f. From that we can able to find the time period. The frequency is nothing but as number of cycles. This I am draw only one cycle. So how many number of cycles can be created per second is known as frequency. Okay, this is the important term used in the electrical systems. Okay, so next what is amplitude? What is amplitude? So the height of the peak, either positive or negative, is denoted by amplitude. The amplitude is nothing but as a height. So here in this figure, the maximum value, either positive or negative, of the half cycle is known as amplitude of the alternating current. It is normally denoted by Im or I maximum or I peak. I peak. Likewise, we can say that. Okay. For example, this is a sinusoidal wave, sine wave. Okay. So starting from 0, one half is 180 degree is denoted by pi. So another half is 2 pi. So 2 pi means one is half 180, another half 180, combined together to form a circle 360 degree. Okay. So the amplitude is the average value. Is the average value of half of the cycle. Average value of half of the cycle, either positive or negative. How can we find out? So you take as 0 and end with, you take only first half. Okay, you take from 0 to pi. This is 180. If you want to half value divided by 2, that is pi by 2. Okay, next followed by negative value. So this is 2 pi. So in between that it is 3 pi by 2. Okay, by this way we can able to find the amplitude or peak value of the sinusoidal wave. Okay.